AskGunQuestions.com is a website that we built back in 2007, and since then, for the last 15 years, people have been able to ask questions of simple to advanced nature, and we attempt to answer them in different ways. GearWebsites.com is your source for firearms-based playing cards and books. We also have mugs, shirts, and posters with designs that we've made live. Of course, we have patches. Every Friday is Free Patch Friday. We appreciate your support. Thank you for shopping at GearWebsites.com. This is not running well, so I don't know why it's running so poorly. How is the been on the other end of the internet? It's been really weird on this end tonight, and as soon as I click the button, I'm thinking I should have restarted my computer or something. So give me some feedback. I'll start off by saying thanks for everybody for joining us live. This is our daily gun show. We go live every weeknight at midnight Eastern. Each night is a different topic. On Mondays, it's motivation to a how-to. Go behind the scenes, talk about how to get things done, talk to 2A activists. On Tuesdays, it's Second Amendment, 2A Tuesday. You know how that goes. Wednesday, we have some fun. It's our tactical quiz. We take a look at pop culture, guns in movies and music and whatnot. Thursdays, we divide it up. Half the time we talk about travel and half the time we talk about training, because both of them are important and I'm a big fan of both, and I've enjoyed both throughout my years as a person in the community. And then on Fridays we take a look at the industry and we look back at the week. And just starting a new series. I've got a couple of gun shops on board to do a Thursday show that we're adding to the mix called Talkin' Shop, and we'll be talking to gun shop owners from across the country, from some of the best gun shops out there. We'll give them an hour to talk about the origin stories of their stores, what they've got to offer, why they're in the business, and what they have that makes them so awesome. So tonight is the tactical quiz, and I got everything prepared earlier in the week, and then I don't know where it went. Somebody stole it. I'm guessing Nancy Pelosi took it, but I had to whip everything back together. I mean, I knew what I needed to get done, but I didn't get it done quite in time here, so I appreciate everybody sticking around a little bit late. Here's the deal. This show, we have a very tight schedule. We run the show at midnight Eastern, and just a hour and a half after, I got to be off air because there's a show that happens after this called The Mouse Party, and they don't kid around. They start at 10:30 my time, and I have to be done with it. So I apologize for starting this show off late. It is not our intention. By the way, Foss, the host of the Mouse Party, is the one that made our intro, that super loud intro that you can hear at the beginning of this show. All right, thanks for the feedback on the audio. And we're going to get straight up into an audio quiz tonight. As I mentioned to the people that are joining us live, which we will take a look at here in a bit, you're going to probably be frustrated, but you're going to learn a lot. You have a lot of education tonight. You're going to learn from experts audioly from your ears. You're going to learn from your ear holes, from the experts' mouths tonight. So we want to say thanks to G23 for being the first one. Actually, that's just fake. I don't know why it's Kingpin isn't up here, but Kingpin was the first one. We all know that. And I don't know why it's not showing up in here. G23 is the first one in the recent times to say hey, and there's barbecue showing up. I guess I could be clicking on these. I use StreamYard to broadcast this, and we're sharing my screen, which is nothing more than a big green or orange, I guess today, nothing. Over on the left, though, what you're looking at is the comments from the people that are joining us live, and I'm clicking on those comments in StreamYard to bring up those people on the screen here to say, hey, Roy is out there, DJ is out there. Long time no see. DJ's been on a couple of shows this evening that I was following or watching. C&T Designs is out there. Good afternoon or evening, depending on what part of the country you're in. And then, did I say hey to Roy already? And if I'm missing anybody, feel free to shout out and say hey. There's a poll going. I guess I could click on one of the various links up here. We stream this live at midnight. I like to say, because we value the people that reset the world, the people that get everything cleaned up, they build everything, they set it all up, they do everything that everybody else takes for granted that people think magically happen. So we like to be live for those folks who are out there on the clock, driving, doing whatever they're doing, or the folks that do all that stuff during the day. Whoops. Do all that stuff during the day, but might record this and listen to it as audio. So we have a poll going. Anybody that's watching this live, you have the opportunity to participate in this poll. I've worked it out with YouTube, and tonight the poll is free of charge. So you can take part in this poll for free tonight. And the question is, what's your favorite type of tactical quiz? Is it the video type of tactical quiz where we use your eyes? Is it the audio type of tactical quiz where we use the ears? Or is it the physical 2A challenges where you have to run around and do stuff and actually participate in the interactive nature of the internet? So far, 2A challenges is winning. So let's take a look at the description of this video. There was pre-game points tonight. Guess one of the games we will play tonight. Did anybody guess a game? No computer is dead. We pointing fingers. Nobody said nothing about what game. So nobody gets a point for that one. Guess the YouTube channel member icon. We have YouTube channel members. Thank you for that. They subscribe to our channel, help us do what we do without a bunch of stupid commercials and trying to beg you into gripping the next angle or worrying about a red dot or whatever people are hawking these days. So that would 15 points. Pink said bingo, but that is not one of the games we'll be playing. So if anybody wanted to guess the YouTube member icon, you get one guess. If you're a member and you just put the icon up on the screen, that's your vote. And if we pick one randomly later, if anybody picks, then we'll pick that randomly and somebody will get those 20 or 15 points, 20 points if you're a member. And then actually it's 15 points plus 20 if you're a member. So it's 35 if you're a member, 15 if you're not. That's how I read that. And then if you would have posted about tonight's tactical quiz out there somewhere on the internet in any way, 20 points each time. So like Barbecue wailed on everybody one week by just posting this out a bunch of places. It looks like DJ put out the Kalashnikov icon. Pink is saying the dog. I don't know what the dog, I don't think, do we have a mellow icon? And G23 is saying the small arms logo. Right on. All right. You're talking about, hold on, let's make sure we're not talking about Alan Anker's small arms logo, because I'm not getting into that whole legal debate. If you're talking about our Kalashnikov one, that's good to go. But here we go. We're going to have a tactical quiz. It's audio, and you're going to learn a lot from tonight's discussion. So you might want to take some notes just for your own personal well-being and satisfaction, just for your own personal knowledge. The first question is, what was the magazine involved in this?
If you want to protect yourself, get a double-barrel shotgun. Add the shells with 12-gauge shotgun.
What was the magazine involved here?
I told my wife, we live in an area that's wooded, somewhat secluded. I said, Jill, if there's ever a problem, just walk out on the balcony here, walk out, put that double-barrel shotgun, fire 2 blasts outside the house. I promise you, who's ever coming in is not going to. You don't need an AR-15.
Time magazine? No. I'm trying to see if I can get my volume to go up. I don't know how to do that. Oh, shit. Let's act like you didn't hear that. Act like you didn't hear whatever you just didn't hear right there. So the question was, what magazine are we talking about here?
I promise you, as I told my wife, we live in an area that's wooded. Jill, if there's ever a problem, just walk out on the balcony or walk out, put that double barrel shotgun and fire 2 blasts outside the house. I promise you, whoever coming in is not going. You don't need an AR-15.
Come on, Jill. Time Magazine is the only one we got. Time Magazine from Barbecue also? No, it's not Time Magazine. So can you hear okay if I wing this around? This next one is name the political party of this one. Oh, shit, I didn't edit this very good. It's not Life Magazine. Why does everybody think, oh no, it's not Life Magazine, it's not Field and Stream.
The five-shot rifle, that's a standard military rifle. The problem is if you
So the question is on this one, what political party is involved right here?
rifle, that's a standard military rifle. The problem is if you attach a clip to it, so if you fire more shells and if you remove the pin so that it becomes an automatic weapon, and those are independent criminal offenses. That's when they become essentially a weapon of mass destruction. The problem with handguns is probably even worse than the problem of the AR-15.
There we go, Libertarian. Yeah, I know some of the clips are shitty, but guess what? I don't have the budget to worry about production value, so we get what we get here. And some of these clips are shitty because the people who said the shit are shitty. So let's put this shit where it deserves to be shitted on. So Libertarian, yes. So barbecue, I gotta start writing this shit down. If I had an intern, I wouldn't have to write any of this down. Just saying. I didn't bring a piece of paper over here, so I gotta get something. Uh-oh, I forgot to also, I just realized that I just got the shit look from somebody over here. I didn't take somebody outside of the house. I didn't take someone where Biden wants me to fire 2 blasts, and now I'm going to be paying for it, I think. I just got the walk around and the look. All right, so I'm writing this down now. Recoil magazine? Come on, man. So this last one was the Libertarian Party. That one would be number 2, and that equals barbecue. Oh, did I mention these are 20 points each? 20 points each. We're not screwing around tonight. We're having a real audio tactical quiz. I know a lot of the other channels that do a weekly tactical quiz focused on Second Amendment and guns and stuff. They'll often do really highly produced audio quizzes during their weekly tactical game shows. But, we can only afford to do what we can afford to do. We want to thank our Patreons, though. There's a scroll at the bottom of the page, at the screen here. You can see that our Patreons are the ones who subscribe to what we do, allow us to do what we're doing here. We want to thank them for that. So nobody knew the magazine of the first one. Kind of sad, since it is the President of the United States saying it. But don't do any research or nothing. Just leave those 20 points on the table. I'll just say number 1 and leave it as an equal sign. Oh, here, let me just delete the shit out of that. Hold on. Should I give, I would give somebody points for killing bots, but then that would create more bots. I gotta kill a bot, hold on. This is the one it's like when you got the internet and you have to do stuff on it. So let me just do this real quick. Boom. Goodbye. Thanks, DJ. All right, so now I'll close that so it doesn't waste our resources. Let me kill this mosquito if I can real quick. And head back to, click the button. So here's the deal. It's not all going to sound good because I had to whip this together in a minute or two. So the next one here, and they're all different qualities of level, or I mean different levels of quality. This. What year was this recorded? And feel free to learn from this if you'd like.
Define what is an assault weapon. because it's so easy to write around for manufacturers to create weapons that.
Well, if it can fire a lot of bullets very quickly, that's a good place to start, okay?
And
And then
hunters
you
with
can
You can write that down. You're welcome.
I know what a lot is. Okay, let's pick it. Let's say 3. If you haven't hit the
3. Okay, 3.
deer with 3 shots, you're a pretty lousy shot. That deer deserves to get over.
No, but you listen. You can get 3 shots barbecue, so it's not 1985 for one thing. No, but you can get 3 shots. Same with Roy. It is not 1994 either.
Let's get serious here.
Let's get serious here. It's not 2020 and it's not 1992 either. But we all get 3 shots. Let's just say 3 shots.
But that would ban most pistols. That would ban most.
No, but pistols are different. You have to pull the trigger each time. An assault weapon, you basically hold it, goes.
No, those are fully automatic.
Okay.
So it's fully automatic.
And you have a big magazine.
Ding, 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 ding. We got a big magazine like barbecue. You bring in another 20 points, knowing that this was after blah, blah, blah. So this was 2013. Is anybody else playing? Is barbecue just, should I just give whatever the prize is today to barbecue? That was good guesses, I guess, because this requires you to, you just have to listen to all media throughout time. It's no big deal. And then you could just know the answers to all of these. Here's the next one. The next one will be, what did I do?
Magazine.
Oh, shit.
Got one.
Oh, snap. We're going to go back and get that one. So then this one, the question is, what state are we talking about here?
When you joined the department, you spent how many hours on the gun range learning how to fire your weapon?
Absolutely, but listen, training and who can ultimately get a gun is not the problem.
Okay, what state are we talking about here? In what state are we talking about?
The problem is it's high-powered weapons. It's weapons that go through walls, in some instances, armory that officers wear. It's the availability of a double-barrel magazine, extended clips.
Double barrel magazine, extended clips out of California. DJ wasn't even playing. Bam. Wasn't even playing. DJ, 20 points. Look, there's feats of strength right now. You could be out there posting all about this show, getting 20 points every time you post about this show. You could be winning right now, even though barbecue is wailing on everybody, and DJ is now making it a run for his money. Nobody ever said what magazine that was, which should be super simple. Super simple. Next up is, I don't like the way my thing is working. Oh, you know what I can do? I can mute it. I just figured out how to master my stupid bullshit here. So now I can go forward a little bit. Okay, this one. Okay, here's the question on this one. Here's the question on this one. I don't know what to put for the question on this one. All right, I'm going to go to this one. Oh, wait. I didn't label these as the problem. All right, so next up, I'm going to put some lines down here. And these lines are going to indicate, oh, snap. Roy came at it with the win for number 1. Roy equals 20. Yep, Parents Magazine. So let me make a quick timestamp. Okay, here. Come on. Yeah, 5:03. This is from an interview with Parents Magazine.
You want to protect yourself, get a double-barrel shotgun. Have the shells in a 12-gauge shotgun. And I promise you, as I told my wife, we live in an area that's wooded.
That was an interview with Parents Magazine. And that's how he answers a question in the middle of an interview with Parents Magazine in 2000. Well, I won't say the date. All right, next is, oh shit, what was I going to use for this one? Let me see what this one is again. Let me turn the volume down. Oh yeah. I was going to put a line in here. This is going to be a state one. So I don't want anybody putting in any states from any other questions from before. So this is my lines went in. Those little equal signs went across the line. This is the new one, the one you're about to hear now. What state are we talking about here? Which state of the United States are we talking about here? Oh, let me turn the volume back on.
The Anti-Terrorism and Aviation Protection Act, an act that the National Rifle Association will likely fight, claiming the right to bear arms.
Come on. This is crazy. You can't certainly use this for hunting. But some of these bullets, as you saw, have an incendiary device on the tip of it, which is a heat-seeking device. So you don't shoot deer with a bullet that size. If you do, you can cook it at the same time.
So barbecue used to have this show about barbecuing. I offer real tips on how to accomplish it instead of just beating around the bush, so to speak. So none of you are right, by the way. I don't believe that is New York. Let me go double check by verifying it, and I'll verify it, but I'm pretty sure it's not New York. Since we're talking, we just had to pick a number, so we picked 3 shots. So everybody gets 3 shots tonight. Some nights you get 1 shot. You only get 1 shot for picking the YouTube member icon, but everything else you get 3 shots at. If you can't get 3 shots at it. Let's see. So I'm over here supposedly looking for, I forgot where I put them because they're jerks. Where did I put the things? There we go. The thing that was said there. Oh, crap. I didn't put the state there either. So I got to go look where the state actually is. Oh, shit. No, you're right. It is New York. So whoever said New York first is right. Oh, snap. DJ. DJ got that one with New York. I thought it was New Jersey, but I'm wrong. All right. So let's see what the next one is. I got to mute it. See, my problem is I had this all set up and it was all fancy and I can't find it. I don't know what happened. I think Dianne Feinstein took it. Or I mean, Nancy Pelosi. It's one of them two. How are we going to do this one? Let's say, what year did we learn this?
Ask those, and just very briefly to your last question, what's the efficacy of banning these magazine clips? I will tell you, these are ammunition. They're bullets. So the people who have those now, they're going to shoot them. And so if you ban them in the future, the number of these high capacity magazines is going to decrease dramatically over time because the bullets will have been shot and there won't be any more available.
You're welcome. Like, a lot of people don't know these facts, but what we do is present them in a fun way so we all remember them. And it is not 1994. Come on. Did they even have high capacity magazine clips in 94? Not double barrel ones. 2018. It's not 1994, but y'all get 3 shots. We picked 3 shots. And then 92? No. So we're looking for a year from this little bit of knowledge.
Banning these magazine clips, I will tell you, these are ammunition. They're bullets. So the people who have those now, they're going to shoot them. And so if you ban them in the future, the number of these high capacity magazines is going to decrease dramatically over time because the bullets will have been shot and there won't be any more available.
You're welcome. Krabby Turtle is the winner. 2013, swept away with knowledge. A lot of times people, decided to buy a gun a lot later in life and they didn't get to learn these little tidbits that we got back in 2013. So, I accidentally wrote Makojo, so oops. 66, no. There was no magazine clips in 66. There was only clips. Let's see what the next one is. I'll put the mute on so y'all can't hear it. I can see it. Shared posts about a show. Oh, snap. I got to take your word on the Facebook one because, I refuse to go over there. But barbecue shared challenge accepted. So barbecue posted on a Facebook, on an IG, on a Twit, on a Facebook, and on a community tab. 5 locations. Nice. That's 100 right there. The way I count, 100. Thank you for that. That helps get the word around. It uses the logarithms the way they're supposed to be. And you won 100 points, or you just got 100 points. You earned 100 points. A lot of people will sit around guessing, accidentally get 100 points. Clock's always right twice or kind of thing. Barbecue's out there hustling. You just earned them 100 points. Misprint. Oh, okay. Share it on Twitter. Snap. There's I gotta actually write who did these ones. Barbecue, and now we got, oops, and that's on Twitter. Thank you. 20 points. I didn't write that very good, so 100 points. There we go. All right, everybody's welcome to participate in the physical challenges. Well, the ones that are still available can choose or guess on which icon we're going to use. Can you all see the icons and it just doesn't let you use them, or can you not even see them? Like, I don't think I can see my own, can I? Oh, yeah, I guess I can. So the icons are over here. If you try to flip like a monkey or a FU thumb or something in here, or one of these chili peppers or French fries, up at the top of all them pictures, you got the ones from our channel members. Can you all see those, or is it only if you're a channel member you get to see them? I feel like they should taunt people that aren't channel members. So what you're really guessing is which one of these we're gonna randomly pick later. It'll either be the 1.4, the pink. Is it weird when picks pink? And then the AK, the chair, the stripper clip, or the GGS logo. I should be -20 because I have no followers. Why do you have to be cold if you have no followers? That makes no sense. So we do have a poll going. The poll at the moment is 42% 2A challenges, 33% video quizzes, and only 17% of these audio quizzes. This is the least popular of audio quizzes. So we've got a bunch of people voting for their choice for the random icon later on. So thanks for participating in that. You know what we're gonna do? Oh shit! I just came up with something because we changed the rules midstream because that's how we re-roll. The number of people that participate in the guess the icon, that's how many points it'll be. You heard me. If you can only vote once, remember. If you vote more than once, it takes all your points off the table. But if you vote once, and then we were going to round up all the people that just voted once, and then, yeah, that's how we're going to do it. So that'll be fun. Are we going to be able to do this before the show ends? I don't know. I do not know. The question here is, I got to remember which one this is. I can't let me listen to, which one is this? This one is, I can't remember which one this is. So I don't know how to ask the question. Why can't I remember? I don't see this one enough. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. All right. You're going to learn something on this one, too. You're welcome. This one is, I'm just giving you the points, okay? You're getting these points. What this really is a test of speed, a test of how quickly you can react. So here's what we're going to do. To make it a little more interesting, because it is so freaking easy, here's how we're going to do it. You're going to have to name a content creator from the state that we're talking about in question here. So this audio clip, which you're going to learn from, is going to be from a state. And you're going to need to be the first one to name a content creator who's good. If you name somebody shitty, I don't count it. It's just the way I roll. So somebody who's good from the state that this clip is from. You're welcome. Here we go.
That 20
21-year-old pimp, that 21-year-old pimp, that 21-year-old trafficker who is not yet a convicted felon, roll on into any place you want and buy a gun under supervision and walk around in whatever way you want. No training, no understanding, Wild West pimp style. That's what this bill does. And then that pimp can roll into whatever small businesses in your community with their stable of girls, and they can flaunt it. Wild West pimp style. That's what this bill does. That 21-year-old pimp, that 21-year-old pimp, that 21-year-old trafficker who is not yet a convicted felon, roll on into any place you want and buy a gun under supervision and walk around in whatever way you want. No training, no understanding, Wild West pimp style. That's what this bill does. And then that pimp can roll into whatever small businesses in your community with their stable of girls, and they can flaunt it. Wild West pimp style.
Luckily, it hasn't left that state. So you people in the East Coast are safe still. I don't know where Mario is. Where is Mario? Somebody tell me where Mario is. That's the question. Is barbecue right? You'll have to let me know. So everybody else, well, not DJ. I don't know where DJ's coming out of left field there, but everybody else is right. Cobalt Flame is in Texas. I don't know where Mario is. Mario in California? Oh, snap. So if Mario is in California, which I thought he was, then Clover is the first one from Tejas, which is where Wild West Pimp Style is happening. Okay, yeah, so that was number 7. And that goes to that dude. This is pretty close. It's getting pretty close. All right, next up. I gotta mute it and go like this, and then it'll give me a little preview, and then I come up with a question. Eventually, we're gonna come up with a question. Maybe. Oh, snap. All right. Name the state. Oh, you know what? Let's do it a better way. Name a firearms museum that's in the state associated with this knowledge drop. So again, there's a physical challenge happening here because you're going to need to know where all the firearms museums are. Did I fail to mention that that's a requirement for the tactical quiz? And then you're going to have to also be the first one to be able to type that state or the name of one of the museums, right? But you're also going to learn something about maybe you're not going to like guns so much after this.
Politician.
Well, let me say this. I think we need to do more to protect all of our citizens. I have long advocated, this is not what today is about.
So again, you're going to need to know name of a firearms museum in the state that we're talking about here.
But there are too many guns on the street. We lose 93 million Americans a day to gun violence. I mean, I've long talked about this. Background check, shutting down gun show loopholes. But that's not for today's discussion. It's just not just about politicians. We worry about this every day for all of our citizens. Well, I talk about this every single day. This is a very serious issue. You know, I just came with Colonel Flaherty recently. You know, we just buried one of our great state troopers, a special agent, with a wife and 3 young children, needless, senseless. So we've got to look at this, but I'm not going to get anywhere near the investigation. The FBI is leading this. But this, obviously, with 93 million people a day, it's just something. Sure, just check 93 million is a big number. Did you mean to say 93 million? That's a big number. Are you sure? 93 million, 93 individuals a day. 93 individuals a day.
Not that big a difference, though. You know, it was no big difference. Really, the same thing applies. But nobody's right yet, FYI. It is not the Cody Firearms Museum, which is a horrible museum in Wyoming. It's not the J.M. Danvers Museum, which is an awesome museum in Oklahoma. Awesome museum. Everybody needs to go there. It was, however, in Virginia. The city of, the mayor of Virginia, or so the governor of Virginia said that nonsense. It was the NRA Museum is in Virginia. So now that's number 8. I think I'll try to get to 10, and then we'll try to do the other things, and that should still do it. I think I got enough of these, but I don't know how many of these I got. And then I got a couple that we didn't do all of them, if that makes sense. So, okay. All right. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? We're going to do this like this. How about this? How about this? Name a manufacturer of something in the firearms industry that comes from the state associated with this kernel of knowledge from historic, everyone loves it. A manufacturer from the state we're talking about here.
Shroud would be regulated. What's a barrel shroud and why should we regulate it?
I think the more important thing is that we also would have had banned the large capacity clips.
Regulate barrel shrouds. What's a barrel shroud and why should we regulate that?
The guns that were chosen back in those days were basically the guns that most gangs and criminals were using to kill our police officers. I'm not saying it was the best bill, but that was the best bill
Do you
they
know
could
what a
get out
barrel
at that
shroud
particular
is?
time. I actually don't know what a barrel
Oh,
shroud
okay,
is.
because it's in your
It's a shoulder
legislation.
thing that goes up.
No, it's not.
No. Springfield? No. Why is everybody saying Springfield? Phoenix? No. So first off, you got to know who she is. And then you got to know what state people, right, or whatever. Here's the thing. There's a hint. You all know, oh, Pink already got it, but you all know a person who is a manufacturer in that state. But Pink got it. Kimber. So Pink gets number 9. And DJ's got 20 there. All right. So is there another one? Or was that the last one? Oh, yeah. Well, oh, snap. All right. This one's going to be a good one. Oh, man. What are we going to do for this one? How about... Okay. This one will be name a 2A, a Second Amendment activist from the state where this lady is from. A Second Amendment activist. Oh, shit. Is that possible? I think I can do that. Somebody involved in the Second Amendment from the state that this lady is from. And at the same time, feel free to learn from this. This should be an educational opportunity for you to learn maybe more about guns and maybe your decisions to even own guns when it comes right down to it. You know, maybe you made the wrong decisions about guns. Hopefully tonight is helping you rectify that. So we're looking for a Second Amendment activist from the state. You know what? Let's change that. Let's change that up because I think that's a difficult one. And because you know what? I'm calling that state out. I think it's a difficult one, but it's not difficult to say firearms museum from this state. So I'm going to go back to firearms museum. Firearms museum from the state where this representative represents.
That storage bill, my bill that I've introduced dealing with the caliber weapon, I've held an AR-15 in my hand. I wish I had it. It is as heavy as 10 boxes that you might be moving. And the bullet that is utilized, a 50 caliber, these kinds of bullets, need to be licensed and do not need to be on the streets. For the weapon, I've held an AR-15 in my hand. I wish I had it. It is as heavy as 10 boxes that you might be moving. And the bullet that is utilized, a 50 caliber, these kinds of bullets, need to be licensed and do not need to be on the streets.
Nice. At first, I thought maybe this this question was too heavy. Like it was as heavy as 10 boxes you might use for moving, or then maybe this question should be banned or need to be registered. But Pink pulled it off deftly. Second question or second answer with Tejas once again. Texas Ranger Museum. Well done. Is Pink gonna just steal it at the end here? Take the whole thing. A bunch of people are thinking, I knew all of these. I should have played. Guess what? You got played. You should have played, but you didn't play. And that means you played yourself. Old saying from the streets. Is there another one? Let me find out if there's another one. I literally built this thing yesterday. Okay, here's how we're going to play this one. Here's how we're going to play this one. Name a manufacturer from the state where this gem originated. So this gem originated. I'm going to put a line in here so nobody gets confused about nothing. And writing a state is not the goal here. You're going to be writing a manufacturer from the state. Something in the gun community from this state's. Who is this representative from? And feel free to learn something from this.
With the purchase of this lower receiver online through the internet, you can go on YouTube. And you can create this illegal weapon. This is a ghost gun. This right here has the ability of a 30 caliber clip to disperse with 30 bullets within half a second. 30 magazine clip in half a second. This was not manufactured with a legitimate gun manufacturer either in the United States or in another country.
All right. Well, Barbecue got that one deftly without even, the guy didn't even get to 30 caliber clips or whatever he came up with. So that's the first one. So yes, but we're going to have a bonus 12th question for the most correct answer for that question, that specific question. I'll let it play again. And in that amount of time, if we get the most correct answer, that question will get 40 points. 40 bonus points at the end.
30 magazine clip in half a second. This was not manufactured with a legitimate gun manufacturer either in the United States or in another country.
Oh, too bad nobody got that one. It would have been Alan Anchor, obviously. Alan Anchor would have been the most accurate answer for that last one. We've got a bunch of players on the board tonight. We got Roy with one. Just the one, I guess. So Roy got 20. Barbecue has 1, 2, 3, plus those 100. So 130. At this point, 130 for Barbecue. DJ, 1, 2, 3. So 60 points for DJ. Then the content creator formerly known as Makojo, 1, 2, 40, 60 for the turtle with an attitude, 60. Yeah, no problem. Nobody understood the bonus question. That's why it was a bonus question. If it was easy, you go to some other show and you watch their easy gun game show every week. I try to make them crazy difficult. Posted about tonight's show on 10 Instagram accounts, 3 Facebook accounts, 23 text messages. I don't know about that. But we can give you the 130. Oh, snap. That literally brings you up with Barbecue. So that's 130. Oh, no, wait. No, Barbecue he's 60 behind you now. Then we get to the picking the deal over here. I got to go to random.org. we'll go with 1 being the 1.4C, see how that works, and 6 being the DGS logo. And everybody had to have their answers in before I put these lines across here. And now we'll generate number 1 through 6. Number 1 is the answer, so the 1.4C. Did anyone pick the 1.4C? That's the question. So some people have a 1.4C because of, you know, their members. Thanks for that. But did anybody pick the 1.4C? If you did, let me know so I can go back and look for it. I see a bunch of people picking pink. I'm going way back, all the way back. Going way back even further. I see DJ picking the Kalashnikov. Yep, I don't see anybody picking it. If anybody picked it, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, that's what it would have looked like if somebody picked it. But I don't think anybody did. So that was 40 points just sitting there. And then, was there another point so you had them sitting there somewhere? I feel like I'm forgetting something. But if we are to allow what Barbecue is suggesting over here, he wants to dominate all a crab with a turtle looking at it. And I'm going to interpret that to mean he wants to send all of his points through some communist weird, let's all share like brotherhood thing to Krabby Turtle, which would make Krabby Turtle and DJ neck and neck. So basically we got Krabby Turtle and we got DJ coming up from the audience, and they're going to arm wrestle like in that one movie, except cooler. And now what's going to happen is it's going to be a face-off, except arm wrestling face-off of 2A or against these two. And they're going to need to come up with something that I was saving for a different show, but I'm going to save it for this show. So this is a face-off. It's only between DJ and Krabby Turtle at this point. 2 things enter. I don't know what they are. DJ is and a Krabby Turtle is, but they enter. Only one of them's leaving with the points. And then the points will be for, let's make it for a Guns for Everyone wrestler and other Guns for Everyone national logo. Socialism points. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to misrepresent your weird socialism situation over there. So look, everybody can hang out here, even if you like 9mm or you like to socialize your points with others or whatever. So here we go. The question on the table is, oh shit, how do I make this one? The question on the table will be, okay, the question on the table will be, what year did this gem take place? What year did this gem take place?
20
Oop.
I would suggest the deer is, God wants that deer.
So fully automatic. So fully automatic.
If you have a big magazine, you'll solve your problem. You still have to pull a trigger, but if it's 30 bullets or 20 bullets or 10 bullets before you run out, I would suggest the deer is, God wants that deer to live.
That's how it works, you bastards, with your 20 round magazines. You don't even know how nature works, man.
Assault weapon, you basically hold the firearm.
No, those are fully automatic weapons.
Okay.
So fully automatic
If you
weapons.
have a big magazine, you'll solve your problem. You still have to pull a trigger, but if it's 30 bullets or 20 bullets or 10 bullets before you run out, I would suggest the deer is, God wants that deer to live.
Nope. We did not get an answer yet. So are they just going to have a guess off here? I guess we're going to have a guess off. Well, we're having the guess off between these two.
You spent how many
I'll close that off, and we'll have a guess off. So we've got a couple. Oh, we got a little. We did this in plenty of time. I thought we were rushing to get done with the with all this socialist point distribution. I thought we were rushing to get off for the mouse party or whatever. So we're just gonna just wait, listen to these two guess off until one of them guesses the right thing. Until I guess that's how we're going to determine our winner today. So instead of having a victorious arm wrestle of 2A, where two of the champions of 2A tie some kind of bandana of 2A around their foreheads and then arm wrestle off in a way that makes everyone really psyched about 2A. Instead, it turns into some weird nerd spelling bee of guessing numbers for like an hour. Luckily for all of us, there's only 2,220 or something of these numbers that they have to guess through. And hopefully they'll realize that it happened in Bloomberg's lifetime. So they're not going to start picking numbers from the 1918s or something. But yeah, so at the end of this, it got horribly horrible. So I guess they're just going to keep guessing numbers forever. This is like watching this is how computers talk to each other. Bunch of weird numbers going back and forth. The rest of you, thanks for tuning in. If you didn't win, maybe you should know more. It's 2A. It wasn't really that hard to have just remembered everything you've ever heard over the radio or on the TV about 2A, and then instantly recalled it, and then you could have won tonight, like Krabby Turtle and DJ might. We'll go back and talk about the poll. Did they seriously not pick anywhere near the right date yet? Neither one of them have picked anywhere near, well, I mean, kind of, you know, ballpark, but not even near the right date, literally. So, yeah, it's weird. But we're going over to the quiz, and it's 2A challenge is 31%. So people dig being taken out of your comfort zone and challenged with some sort of actual task. Think about that, like calling a representative, which would be totally appropriate in a time where they're all pulling some kind of BS right now, trying to position themselves for elections and distractions from bigger issues. Be an awesome time to organize and coordinate, is that the right word? Some kind of a campaign or project. Maybe somehow get a bunch of people together to be aware of the people that are already doing great work and that could simply be given more support. Maybe the DC Project, those ladies, they do a lot of stuff. We're still watching two. Oh, snap. Hold on. Sorry, I think we have a winner. Ding, 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 ding. Turtle stepped on the 2012 before DJ did. So that's the winner. Welcome to the winner circle. So now I need to write that down over here. All right, so can't talk and type at the same time. Definitely can't talk and write at the same time. Can barely write anymore because of the stupid computers and the internet. But equals winner, and we're talking the Guns for Everyone patch set. All right, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, Guns for Everyone, that was a conversation we had on Monday with Edgar from Guns for Everyone. Next week I'm inviting everybody that has been on the show for a while. So maybe we'll see a bunch of people chatting with you. Or no, wait, what am I saying? Next week is Sharon. Yeah, Sharon. And I'm going to invite a bunch of people in with Sharon. So I'm bringing Sharon on back on next Monday, and I'm going to invite everybody that I've had on for the last few weeks along with her. Then on the 5th, it's Riding Shotgun with Charlie. And then I've got a couple of more people on board from that point on. Just confirming about the gun shop for tomorrow, but hopefully we'll be starting with a gun shop for the Talkin' Shop series on Thursdays with a new gun shop tomorrow. Let's see. All right. It was the Bert interview. It is the same interview. I might have edited a little bit of it down, plus I might have gotten the pieces raw as edited down. did I forget to do this? Oh, I guess I did. So I'm going to do this real quick and then do this. And then that way people that are watching paid attention, know what to do. Everybody else, I guess, what was I waiting for someone? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I guess I'm talking about the quiz over here. We did the thing there. We were talking about challenges while I was talking. Video quiz came and stole a rank. So now it's going to end with video quizzes and physical 2A challenges tied up at 31% each, with audio quizzes coming in last. So this one was actually a pain in the ass because I had to do it twice. I recorded it all like last week, and then I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. And then I lost it somewhere, and I had to redo it in the last like 2 hours. So it was really bad. Less than that. I did it in the last 45 minutes before the show. So with that, oh yeah, barbecue literally created the situation that happened tonight by backing the turtle on this one. So you venture capitalized on the turtle and it paid off. I don't know what kind of weird arrangement you got going on there, but maybe you're splitting those patches. I don't know. With that though, I guess I was saying, listen to that conversation with Edgar. That was a good one. Check out Guns for Everyone. It's a cool organization. 100,000 free CCW classes in Colorado. They're now expanding and offering that concept and instructor development so that others can do that around the country. And then, like I was saying, we're going to have a conversation coming up here. Hopefully bring a bunch of different 2A people together. All right, with that, I think we're done. And only got Pink so far being part of it. And why isn't it showing up? Why is my thing not showing up? You got it spelled right? Did you factor in the pre-show? Yeah, I think I did. There was only the 2 pre-show stuffs. If I mess this up, you can talk to my lawyers. But I'm pretty sure I got the pre-show stuff in there. That's how barbecue got up to the 130 in the first place, bringing the 100 pre-show stuffs in. And then he dropped his on Makojo's 60 using his 20 pre-shows. For whatever reason, it's not showing up Pinks. Maybe I do need to put in hashtag. I don't think I need to put in hashtag, but no, it's still not collecting it. Why isn't it taking Pinks? Oh, you're on the wrong channel probably, dude. Are you on the barbecue channel? Or I mean the Daily Gun Show channel? No, he's on this channel. What's up with that? What's wrong with this thing? You're seeing it. I typed it in there. So it's fake. I didn't think, does Gizzard break this so nobody else can use it? What's going on here? Tactical quiz. Oh, you know why? Because I got a space at the end. Suckers. Start collecting. Yep, that's what it was. You can mess with people. That's how you fake this. Watch. I can go back. I can put in 2 spaces. Now I can say start collecting. Technically, nobody knows what the tactical quiz is because it's got 2 freaking blank spaces at the end. So now we know when people are gotten this all screwed up. Let's say a 9mm channel was like, oh, I'm going to do a tactical quiz or whatever. Or in this case, a StreamYard quiz. And they couldn't figure it out. Make sure they didn't hit spacebar a bunch of times because they spaz out like that and do stuff like that. Baron's in there. So now we got Baron, DJ, and Pink, I'm guessing. So Krabby, why isn't it only taking certain people? What's up with this? I'm going to get rid of my hashtag and see what happens. Got rid of the hashtag, got rid of the spaces, start collecting. 4. So now it's at 4. I think that's everybody. Is anybody else participating? There's 9 people in here. There's a certain amount of, I mean, there's going to be IRS agents watching this, right? I think if I get more than 6 people to participate in a tactical quiz, then I'm going to do tax bracket. So please fill out a form 4473 if you're going to be sending the tactical quiz across state lines. All right, nobody else is doing anything? I guess barbecue is like, screw it. I ain't participating in this because I didn't win. And who else? Anybody else who's out there that's listening but not participating? Just because of belligerents. All the belligerents aren't going to participate. So guess what? They're not going to win. So with that, I mean, this should work if you're on whatever channel, right? Like you should be able to be on both channels now that I'm thinking about it. It shouldn't matter what channel you're on, but it's only taken 4 entries. So What about Roy? No, Roy left a while ago, I think. Some people can't stay for the whole show. It's too thrilling. I know that back in the day, if my, well, wait, I guess he's still here. I was going to say, if my grandma used to listen to my grandma was trying to listen to this show, she'd get all mad at me. She'd be like, come on, you got to slow down. It can't be this amazing. It can't be this much 2A in one show. All right, well, with that, now we got Roy in there, so now we're click and draw. So here it goes. It's happening. It is happening. The winner of this will get a Guns for Everyone patch also. It's Pink Panther. So Pink will be getting a set. I'm going to give them both. So I'm going to give him a set of the Guns for Everyone patches, which are available at their website if you want to grab one. Did anybody put a thing in there for that? gunsforeveryone.com is a website. And again, free CCW classes, 100,000 of them since 2010 in Colorado. And if you go to gear, it'll take you to a place where you can buy some shirts and stuff. It all goes towards creating those free CCW classes. And there's the patch that Pink will be getting and the DJ will be getting. And yeah, I paid $10 for him. But the thing is, I bought like 5 and then he gave me more. So I technically didn't pay $10 for him, but we also did give him $50 and he gave me a bunch more patches. But we're also going to be contributing to the Guns for Everyone Gazette. Check that out on the Monday show. We talked a bit about that as well. Another project that they're doing. Can't wait to see some sort of paper or publication at least get distributed to all the different gun shops. Lots of good stuff happening and of course bad stuff happening. Let's not forget that today is the 24th, the anniversary of the day that everybody sat around not paying attention to the new rules, the new interpretations at the executive branch level, trying to mess with us. So, oh snap, Pink just became a member of, that's on the gun website side, right? I don't think you can be a member on the Daily Gun Show side. So thanks for that. Whatever level, whenever Cape Gunworks became a member, I think they were like member 7 or 9 or something. And then that triggered where I got another image. So maybe you triggered a number image. I don't really pay attention on YouTube, but these images down here that we were talking about, like I got 6 of them right now. It has to do with the number of members you have on your channel. So thanks for that. It's basically like subscribing to us. It's, throwing us a cup of coffee or a lunch or something, depending on which level you go at and how much I pay for a lunch, right? But thanks for that. That adds up and it allows us to do what we're doing here. And guess what? I didn't have to sell you on no grip angle. I didn't have to make you think that your gun has to have an optic that makes it fall out of battery, that makes it cost twice as much, that allows anybody who's hand-to-hand to knock your gun out of battery, that can get full of blood or mud or dirt or grime or grease or cosmoline, and that, is not as great as everyone wants to sell you. But again, I don't have to even act like I care about selling you that shit. So thanks for that. And yeah, right on. So there's a bunch of them over there. Oh, wait, gun channels. Oh, you mean this one? Yeah. That is when you become a member, you go through a different series. Like DJ is on the 1.4C. I don't remember because it won't show me from here, but I don't remember. There's another, I think there's 5 or something. But again, the more members you get, the more little pictures you get. I think it would be way cooler if YouTube let you have these pictures wherever you go. So you could be in somebody else's chat and drop in our logos, right? Drop in our pictures. That'd be cool. Could have chat battles. It'd be awesome. It's like tagging other people's chats. But for whatever reason, they probably don't want people tagging each other's chats, I guess. So then thanks for sticking around, listening to me ramble at the end here. If you're thinking to yourself, I got nothing to do. What am I supposed to do? Just go to bed or whatever? Something lame like that. Then you could go over to the weekly mouse party, which is kind of a laugh riot of 2A. It's audacious, but at the same time, it makes you feel warm inside. You're going to feel like you're back at home, but unlike the arm wrestling for 2A that we had here, it'll challenge you in a different way. So if that's exactly what you've been looking for, then you're just going to want to wait a few more moments, and you can probably go over there and start chatting with them now. They do a lot of chatting in the text chat of that show. Otherwise, we'll be back here tomorrow, hopefully with the second in our series of Talking Shop, and then later on in the day, talking about, I think we're talking about some of the opportunities for travel with 2A focus for the rest of 2022. There's all kinds of cool stuff happening for the rest of the year. And as the weather gets better, at least for us, it's going to get pretty cool. We're watching interesting stuff happen, seeing people get together, and what becomes of people collaborating at these events. All right, thanks for the tactical quiz. Thanks for showing up. And GearWebsites.com is your source for firearms-based playing cards and books. We also have mugs, shirts, and posters with designs that we've made live. Of course, we have patches. Every Friday is Free Patch Friday. We appreciate your support. Thank you for shopping at GearWebsites.com.
Tonight's episode, The Ripoff.
Cheat. Ninja? Ninja! Ninja!
So let us know what you think. We'll be watching the comments wherever you find the video, over on gunstreamer.com or on guntube.org.
Thank you for supporting our projects. If you'd like to buy us a cup of coffee, check out our Patreon channel.
The guys and gals of gunwebsites.com encourages you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thank you for watching gunwebsites.com.